And small deeds, in this way, we should practice with the same desire and passion and conviction, in the same way as we try to implement the big deeds or the deeds in high quantity. So when we practice deeds in high quantity, or we try to go towards the popular deeds or the big reward deeds, so if we do things maybe less in quantity, but do it regularly and with love and passion. And the reason for this is that, why does the difference come into our mind? Why don't we give the emphasis to practicing deeds correctly and regularly, and everything that comes our way? We think, okay, Allah, we're going to go towards specific deeds, and we're going to do those regularly, and Allah Ta'ala will become pleased with us, and He'll be happy with those deeds, and we'll disregard the common things that come across our way every day. For example, we'll have emphasis on faraid, on compulsory actions. We'll leave nafal, sunnah, we'll leave mustahab, because this becomes a habit for a person. We say, oh, it's mustahib, oh, it's sunnah, we don't have to do it, there's no reward, there's no sin if we leave it, or it's nafal, and we disregard those deeds, we neglect those deeds. So here we need to be careful, and not just a little bit careful, we need to be careful a lot, because we made our own rules and framework of life. So while we are practicing the deen, we have this sort of categories of reward in our head. But we need to think about sunnati Allahi, inna Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir. Think about Allah's power, His strength, and how He gives and distributes without any differentiation. So this is our standard. Allah Ta'ala says, I give without any restriction. I'm qadir, I'm the mutlaq. I am in control. Allah says that you have created your own framework of thinking based upon reward and categories. Allah says that you, as my servants, as my human beings, doesn't matter if a deed is so-called big or small, large or small. It doesn't. You don't know what reward you're going to get. Maybe the fard will be rejected, and maybe the sunnah, nawafil, voluntary actions will be accepted. Yeah. So we need to think like this. Allah says, I may not even look towards the so-called big deeds and pick up the nawafil that you practiced. So we need to think like this. A very precious way of thinking. Very precious way of life. Because Allah Ta'ala says that there's no law